Welcome back to 31 Days of Horror Shirts and 31 Days of Horror Movies, Day 31. I know you guys probably thought this day would never come. It's been months and months. This was all supposed to be done back in October. Like, I was supposed to do a video a day. And then life got in the way, and I guess I got lazy, and I shouldn't get lazy because, I want to get a following. So, I need to keep doing this. I'm sure a lot of you out there want to shoot me. Go ahead. I got it. But here's a new episode and the final episode of 31 Days of Horror Shirts and 31 Days of Horror Movies I've never seen. So let's get started. Today's shirt isn't really a horror movie shirt. It is, but it isn't. And I'm going to explain why. So today's shirt is my Peeping Tom shirt. Peeping Tom is a band created by Mike Patton from Faith No More and many other numerous bands. And he created that band in tribute and in honor of the movie Peeping Tom, which came out in 1960. It's a British horror film, directed by Michael Powell, about a guy who murders women while using a portable film camera to basically film their horrific deaths and their reactions when they die. It's currently considered a masterpiece, the originator of contemporary slasher film. And like I said, Mike Patton's band is named after that. They only had one album, unfortunately. I suggest you check it out. It's out on YouTube. Go ahead and just look up Peeping Tom, Mike Patton. A lot of great music out there. I can't even. It's just great music. So, as always, let's go into the trailer for Peeping Tom. And let's see what we got.
Look out! Look out! Look out! Take care. You are being watched. We repeat, take care, for you are now alone with a killer. We warn you, don't let him see the fear in your eyes. For this is what he seeks, and this is why he kills.
Where are you? Where are you?
Look out for Carl Byrne as the Peeping Tom. Fear him, but pity him also.
It's no good.
Watch out for Moira Shearer as the lovely stand-in who innocently dances into danger.
Imagine someone coming towards you who wants to kill you, regardless of consequences.
A madman?
Yes.
Wait!
Anna Massey is the girl who falls victim to the charms of the lonely stranger upstairs.
Switch it off, Mark! Mark, switch it off!
Maxine Audley as the blind woman who senses the danger that threatens her and her daughter, but is helpless.
Don't be frightened.
Not frightened. What? So put that camera away!
There is no future for anyone who tries to befriend him. He invades the privacy of innocent people till the piercing eyes of his camera meet the terrified eyes of his victims. And with a compulsion akin to madness, he shoots the final, fearful scene.
All right, so that was the trailer. I enjoyed watching that. I hope you did as well. Looks like it's going to be a good movie. Don't just take my word for it. Here's famed director and Marvel hater, Martin Scorsese.
Peeping Tom is a frightening experience. It's also a thrilling one because it gets close, very close to the heart of the impulse deep within filmmaking. I mean, to make films, to make images and stories from those images, other imagined worlds, really, it's exciting and intoxicating, which means that can get a grip on you, and unless you're very careful, it won't let you go. To capture someone's image on camera is a very powerful act. We've forgotten that now, since we're so overrun with images here in the Western world. There's a reason why taking someone's photograph is still forbidden in some cultures. The belief is that you're stealing a piece of their soul, and to a certain extent, and I can understand this, when someone agrees to appear on camera, whether it's in a fiction film or a documentary, we shouldn't forget that they're giving something very special of themselves. This is what Michael Powell captured in Peeping Tom. Powell dared when no one else had dared before him, to show us how close movie making could come to madness, how it could eat you up. He was telling an extremely uncomfortable truth, something that nobody really wanted to know, on top of which he was doing it in a spectacular lurid Eastman color, images that almost recall the covers of porno magazines. And he paid the price. I mean, Peeping Tom put an end to his career in England, and he had to go to Australia in order to find what little work he could later on. When I saw Peeping Tom, my first reaction was, could this have been the same man who made the red shoes, made this picture? Could that be? But then, of course, I realized that there was a very strong link between the two pictures, just as there's a sort of vital continuity running throughout all of Michael's pictures, with and without Emmerich Pressburger. Michael was always showing us how necessary art is and how far it can drive you in your passions. And he was also showing that it could consume you if you weren't careful. In a sense, Peeping Tom was his last word on the matter. It's also one of his greatest films.
So yeah, that's what he thinks about it. I can't wait to dig into it. I think it's probably going to be great. I know a lot of people think that Psycho is the kind of the originator of the slasher film, and in a lot of ways it is. It only came out 2 months after Peeping Tom did. There's a lot of similarities between this movie and Hitchcock films, from what I've read. So I think you'll enjoy it. I think I'll enjoy it, and let me know what you think down in the comments. Appreciate you coming back for this final episode of 31 Days of Horror Shirts and horror movies that I've never seen. And stay tuned. Maybe back in October we'll do the sequel, where I'll be discussing sequels that I've never seen. So until next time, I'm not sure what my next video will be, but this is DC signing off, and hope you all enjoy. Have a great day.